frustrated that God hasn't answered a prayer of yours, then I want you to listen to this. So many people will say this. They'll say, if you surrender that thing, if you surrender your desire for a husband, God's gonna bring your husband. Or like, the minute you lay it down, God's gonna bring it. I hear this the most with husbands. And I don't know if it's the surrender. I think it's the lack of an idol that we make of that thing that allows God to say, you're ready. So whenever we place anything above God, and here's the thing, especially with husbands, we could be going to town praying 24/7, fasting, praying. We have all these prayer journals, right? We're just like obsessively praying over this thing. And what we don't realize is we're actually making an idol out of that thing. And we might even be frustrated, like, Lord, I've been praying more about this thing than anything else. Like, why is it not happening? This doesn't have to just be with husbands. It could be with literally anything. But what I think God sees is he sees we're idolizing it. We're saying, God, I need this thing. If this thing doesn't happen, I'll be crushed. If you put anything above God, if you put any desire above God, that does not glorify the Lord. But it's when we say no, it's not just a surrender of that thing. It's saying, I'm actually taking that off that pedestal. I'm saying, I don't need to obsessively pray over that every single minute because I don't need that. Actually, what I need is God. And you put God above anything in your life. And you say, actually, Lord, what I want to do is know you more. That's why I think people are like, oh, and then a week later, God sent my husband, or a week later, I got the promotion, or a month later, the finances came. It wasn't that we surrendered it. It was that we took it off this pedestal of idolatry that God said, you know what? Now she's ready.